Defense in Transition, Technology, Diplomacy, and the New Rules of Modern Conflict.
Welcome to Emerging Threats Hub. I'm Sébastien, and today we're examining defense in transition, technology, diplomacy, and the new rules of modern conflict. Romania scrambled jets after a Russian drone crossed 8 kilometers into NATO airspace. During strikes, Sweden ordered additional CAM missiles to enhance naval defenses. Greece and Ukraine decided to co-produce sea drones. These aren't isolated events. They're signals of a transforming security landscape where technology, strategy, and institutions are evolving in parallel. Today's episode analyzes 8 critical developments across Ukraine: NATO's eastern flank, the Indo-Pacific, and Europe's defense integration. We'll explore solutions that prioritize stability and just peace, grounding our analysis in international law and human rights.
NATO's eastern flank under pressure.
Let's begin with NATO's eastern flank, where the line between peace and conflict continues to blur. Romanian and German jets scrambled after a Russian drone crossed 8 kilometers into NATO airspace during strikes. This follows Poland's decision to close its last remaining Russian consulate after alleged railway sabotage. Both incidents illustrate hybrid warfare's complexity activities that fall below traditional armed attack thresholds, but test Article 5, resolve. Hybrid warfare demands hybrid responses. NATO needs clearer thresholds for cyberkinetic Article 5 scenarios, enhanced intelligence sharing, rapid decision-making protocols, and proportional response frameworks can deter escalation. The solution isn't military escalation. It's strengthening collective defense mechanisms that account for gray zone challenges. NATO should establish clear criteria for hybrid responses, enhance early warning systems, and develop graduated response options that signal resolve without triggering unwanted escalation.
Ukraine's evolving defense arsenal.
Moving to Ukraine's adaptation to new threats, the country's defense arsenal is rapidly evolving. Ukraine will receive its first Skyranger 35 systems mounted on Leopard 1 tanks. This represents significant modernization mobile air defense capabilities that can adapt to changing battlefield conditions. Meanwhile, Russia unveiled its upgraded Orion drone with laser-guided missiles, while improved Iskander missiles test Ukraine's air defense systems. The technology race extends beyond hardware. Greece and Ukraine's sea drone co-production agreement represents a new form of defense diplomacy. This collaboration directly challenges Turkey's regional dominance while building Ukrainian maritime capabilities. Solutions require sustained NATO-Ukraine cooperation frameworks, long-term technology transfer agreements, joint training programs, and integrated defense planning can enhance Ukraine's resilience. European defense industrial policy must balance efficiency with accountability, ensuring capabilities reach intended users while maintaining democratic oversight.
European defense integration.
Europe's defense integration is accelerating through regulatory reforms and technological cooperation. The European Commission proposes military Schengen, emergency military mobility, removing border permissions during crises. This complements Denmark's push for broader defense tender exemptions and EU regulatory changes, accelerating procurement and industry integration. Sweden's additional CAM missile orders for Visby-class corvettes highlight integration challenges. Different systems, standards, and procurement processes create interoperability gaps that could undermine collective defense. The solution lies in harmonized standards without sacrificing innovation. European defense industrial policy should establish common technical specifications, shared procurement frameworks, and streamlined certification processes. Military Schengen can work if paired with robust civilian oversight and clear triggers for activation.
Taiwan's strategic dilemma.
The Indo-Pacific presents its own strategic complexity, exemplified by Taiwan's position amid US-China rivalry. Small Wars Journal's analysis uses the Lexington Concord analogy, America's independence moment adapted for modern great power competition. Taiwan's challenge isn't just military deterrence, it's balancing sovereignty with strategic ambiguity, resilience with escalation risk. Beijing's Joint Sword 2024B military exercises demonstrate capability development, but also reveal vulnerabilities. Deterrence requires credible defense while avoiding actions that trigger unwanted escalation. Solutions include multilateral confidence-building measures, enhanced economic interdependence, and clear communication channels. The international community should support Taiwan's meaningful participation in international organizations, while avoiding steps that dramatically alter the status quo. A Lexington without Concord approach prioritizes resilience and deterrence over quick fixes.
Information warfare evolution.
Information warfare is rapidly evolving, with artificial intelligence supercharging disinformation campaigns. Foreign affairs analysis reveals AI's capacity to generate persuasive false narratives at unprecedented scale and speed. This challenges traditional fact-checking and verification mechanisms. The cognitive warfare debate, critiqued in Small Wars Journal, highlights conceptual confusion that may hinder effective responses. The solution requires robust digital governance frameworks, balancing free expression with misinformation prevention. AI watermarking, algorithmic transparency, and international cooperation on content moderation standards can mitigate risks without undermining democratic values. Civil society organizations, media outlets, and platforms must collaborate on rapid response mechanisms for AI-generated disinformation. Education and digital literacy programs remain essential long-term solutions.
Supply chain vulnerabilities.
Defense supply chains face critical vulnerabilities, particularly in drone technology dependencies on Chinese components. RUSI analysis reveals concerning reliance on Chinese manufacturing for drone systems. Meanwhile, Red 6's integration of ATAR's technology on Apache helicopters illustrates training system evolution that depends on sophisticated software integration. The solution requires strategic decoupling, without severing beneficial partnerships. Diversified supply chains, allied manufacturing capacity, and strategic stockpiles can reduce vulnerability. Defense industrial policy should incentivize allied production while maintaining competitive markets that drive innovation.
Diplomatic pathways to peace.
Diplomatic efforts continue alongside military developments, offering pathways to de-escalation. President Zelensky's visit to Turkey aims to reinvigorate U.S. peace talks, while Greece-Ukraine sea drone cooperation represents practical peace-building through defense collaboration. These initiatives demonstrate how security cooperation can serve diplomatic objectives. Turkey's potential mediation role reflects its unique position as NATO member with relationships across the conflict's participants. Greece-Ukraine cooperation challenges traditional power dynamics while building capabilities that could deter future aggression. Solutions require sustained diplomatic engagement that doesn't compromise defense readiness. Confidence-building measures, prisoner exchanges, and humanitarian corridors can build momentum toward broader negotiations.
Modernization challenges.
Military modernization faces diverse challenges across regions and capabilities. Arab military deficiencies in proficiency require comprehensive reform addressing training, leadership, and institutional development. The U.S. Navy's consideration of retiring Ticonderoga-class cruisers after nearly 4 decades reflects broader questions about maintaining aging assets versus investing in new capabilities. Foreign affairs argument for selective nuclear proliferation raises fundamental questions about deterrence theory in non-proliferation regimes. While some allies might benefit from nuclear guarantees, proliferation risks outweigh potential deterrence benefits. Solutions require addressing root causes of military inefficiency through education, professional development, and transparent governance. For naval modernization, gradual transition planning can maintain capabilities while integrating new technologies. Nuclear deterrence should strengthen collective security arrangements rather than encourage proliferation. Today's analysis reveals interconnected transformations across technology, strategy, and institutions. The most effective responses combine deterrence with diplomacy, innovation with oversight, and national interests with international law. Three pathways emerge for stability and just peace. Strengthen NATO mechanisms for hybrid threats, enhanced European defense integration with democratic accountability, and sustain diplomatic engagement that doesn't compromise defense readiness. The transformation of modern conflict requires transformation in our responses, grounded in principle, informed by evidence, and focused on solutions that prioritize human security over technological escalation. Thank you for joining Emerging Threats Hub. Join the conversation on social media with #EmergingThreatsHub. Like this video and subscribe. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay hopeful about our collective capacity to build a more peaceful world.